Hey guys, how you doing? PGE here with another channel for Pokemon Go exercise. Down in the description below, I will put a timer when I start actually walking out in case you want to skip all this because I thought it was actually encouraging for those who are pretty big or potato couch players who feels that playing Pokemon Go would not get you to lose weight. You're wrong. If you're walking, you can lose weight. If you're doing what I'm doing, you can lose weight. If you're walking a lot of miles, you can lose weight. So even though that will show some embarrassing pictures that I really don't want to show because, well, there's kind of discouraging. I'm still will show it because it is kind of more motivated for those who are in the house and think that, they can't get skinnier. And I will explain something between running and walking, which I did explain on the, I think, first or second video, but it's important for you guys to know. Okay, so here are some of the things that I actually going to edit and put into the video, which is actually the bicep, tricep, and the forearms. And then I'm right now just gonna show you these part right here, which I did show partly, but except this part right here, these two I didn't show. And then you guys can look at the description below if you want to just jump into the walking, because today we have to walk a while to keep losing weight. Once again, using Pokemon Go as a tool for exercising. Now, I was big. And now let me tell you, big. I was 240 pound. I'm not as big as some of the stories I heard, like 300 pound and 400 pound, and even I heard as high as 500 pound. I'm not as big as that, but I was 240, and when you are like that, you're freaking lazy. Now I can still go to Aldi. I can still run, but it's just that I'll get tired as quick as possible. Like I'll run a little small block, and I'm already tired as hell. And I tried it. Trust me, I know. So let me show you how fat I was. Boom! Look at those luscious love handle curves, them tits, and those chubby cheeks that you can just pinch. Now, obviously, I got a visit in on these days, which I was very depressed. I was depressed for a long time. Certain incident happened. Life happens. I'm not gonna go over it. So obviously, like you can tell, that I didn't even shave my head. I didn't even. I didn't. Well, yeah, I shaved my head. I didn't even shave my beard, or I usually leave this part. Sometimes I just shave the whole thing. But obviously, you can tell that I'm huge, and I am pretty much lazy as hell. When it comes like that. So, uh, during last year when I first started playing Pokemon Go, there's one thing that I am a gamer as a full-fledged freaking hardcore gamer, which I do have a gaming channel, but it's quite deadish because I quit online gaming. Well, through the desktop, like you know. Anyway, as I was a really hardcore gamer, I can get into a game and I can stay there for like at least even 48 hours. The highest I gone is 72 hours without sleep, and then after that, I slept for 2 days straight. Anyway, when I started playing Pokemon Go, I know that I can walk a long distance because I was a runner since the age of 14, all the way up to the age of 21, and even higher up. But I was pretty much here 240 pound right here. Same 245 that you saw over there. I was 240 pound here. So big belly, big love handles. This is what you call love handle, by the way, which you grab all this, and then big back. Also, I had a big ass, which I'm not going to show this picture. It has been, I edited out because obviously, no nudity or some shit like that, just in case. So when I lost weight, I lost the back. Love handles went down. I was still pretty big because it's 180 and it's pretty much fat. It's not 180 lean, which I'll show you in a minute. Um, I lost a good amount of belly, and obviously my tits started going away. My ass shrank like fuck. And by the way, I spelled that with Fruck, just in case. And the front one obviously lost as well. You can almost see a small amount of abs, but you won't see it until you're 160. How do I know? Right here. This is 160 pound. Okay, this is actually lifting weight as well. like exercise. I don't have bench, so I do push-ups. Variations of push-ups, and I put rice on my back when the push-ups gets over 12, like nothing for 3 sets. Same thing over here. Same thing over here. And obviously this is close to 170, I think. Which instead I said I wanted to get bigger arms, and boom, I got bigger arm and all that. Okay, so I already know how to get skinny, how to get big, and all that stuff. But at the same time, I know that I wasn't be able to see any of my abs at 180 pure fit. Now, I checked in the last previous video. You see a video called "Little Tiny Micro News," and then the news was that even though I drank shakes, even though I ate like Doritos and all that stuff, I still lost weight on 2 days of cheat days because I did 14 miles and 20 miles. And to just go over it real quickly, this means, by the way, that I'm gonna have to adjust my calculator because I'm pretty sure it's about maybe 115 calories or 110. Every time you lower your weight, your basal metabolism lowers. And same thing when you're walking, you burn less. Okay. And if you're like 300, and you can look at one of the videos, if you're like 300 pounds, you're gonna burn faster, even whether you believe it or not. It's just your freaking eating habit. So let's go right here, and I want to make sure that you guys can see that calculator. Let's go right here, back 120 times what I did on Thursday, which was 14 miles, 40 point something, but we're going to round it up, 14 miles. And we're going to add the 2,000 that we burn daily by just even standing in bed, like, just laying down in bed, I mean. So 3,600. And I'm pretty sure that I did eat that amount, like close to that, like at least 1,500, I think I ate. So, shoot, I didn't put that. Was it 380? I think it was. Damn it. I think it was this minus 1,500. Okay. All right, 2,100. Let's round it out to 2,000, just for the sake of argument. Let's round it out to 2,000. So 2,000 was burned, and I was able to eat 1,500. Okay. Then Friday was 20 miles total. We're gonna add our weight, like our calories that burns, basically weighted calories. 4,400. And let's see. That day was confusing. I didn't know how much I ate. I don't even know if I did a 2,000 or anything. I'm not sure because like I said in the previous video, I drank one large banana smoothie. I drank 2 small strawberry banana smoothie, and I did Subway, which isn't so big. Subway's good. And I don't know what else I ate after that. But hypothetically, let's say out of the top of our head, 2,300. Let's go with 2,300 out of the top of our head, okay? Just for the sake of arguments, because I can't tell. We're gonna add that to the previous one yesterday, and obviously every 3,500 calorie equals 1 pound. So that would be from 230 would be 229. And I didn't check. I checked this morning, which you can see the video. So 600. So I think I did burn way more than that, to be honest with you, because on Saturday I only did, let's see, I did 3 miles, no, total of 5 miles together. 3 miles over there when I came around walking in downtown New Haven, which you'll see in the video, and then walking back home. All together was 5 miles, and that's another 600. It's pretty much 5 times 120, 600 plus 600, and my body weight. Okay. And I know for a fact that I did probably eat like over, like at least close to 2,300 minus that. No. Damn it. Was it this? Okay. I hope it was that. So 900. Obviously, that's called 900 deficiency. That is not even close to it. I need, what? 2,600 more to go back to 228. Because if you look over here very closely, this is the 29. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, damn it. I can't count it well. Okay, I can't count it well. Anyway, I know that's an 8 and that's a 9 and this is a 10 because it's huge. These huge ones are the 10, the big one. So that's a 10. So that's one 228 pound right here. I know I lost one. To lose another one, I need 2,600 deficit in calories. So I know that wasn't it. I did like what? It was 600, 600, 1,200. So somehow, like I said, I burned more than all those 2 days junk food that I ate, but except the Subway, that was not junk food. And what can I tell you? That's it. I pretty much lost 2 pounds because of that. So the goal obviously is to get to either, well, obviously back to where I was last year, which is 180, and then back to 160, which I have a good body. Obviously, this means that I can do more push-ups than I do now. I'll still can lift more weights, still can walk more, obviously, because the weight that I'm walking as I went to New Haven was at 230 pound. So walking to New Haven was 230 pound with a umbrella. No, sorry. My mom keeps saying umbrella. That's why I said umbrella. It's a chair. It's a freaking chair. It's a lawn chair, a folding chair, and the book bag that I had with some food and some equipment and other stuff. So that's our goal. The goal is to get right here to 160. This is fine. I do not need to work to this. Yes, I am drinking Nitrotech and protein and lifting weight, but all I'm doing this is because I want to be 160 lean muscle. That's it. Just 160. This right here, close this two right here. I think this three actually. More of this one right here. The more of the cutting phase was about at least 7% to 8% body fat. I know that, but that's what I want to get. One of these one. I don't need to get big. I just want to get like really lean and be able to like run longer. That means that I'll be able to do probably 18 miles a day, I think. Hopefully. We'll check it when that day comes. Anyway, here's the difference that I just said about running and walking. And we're gonna go through, let's see, we're gonna go with this one. This one is basically walking close to my house all the way to this called Optic Care down at Grandview Avenue in Waterbury. So, no, wait, is it this one? Let me make sure. Uh, Give me a second. Let me put it like this so I can actually see three pictures over here. One, two, three. Nope, this one isn't the one. Is it this one? Okay, let me see something, guys. Okay, found it. It is this one right here. Starting close to my house, pretty much running a 4.67 miles at a pace of 10:03, which I think is 10:03 per mile or something like that. And duration was 46 minutes. So see, I ran from here all the way down. Obviously, orange means I'm slowing down. Yellow means I'm keeping a constant pace or speeding up. Yeah, I think that's what it means. Either a constant pace or speeding up. And green, which is kind of small amount, is you're going much faster than you should have. And red means slowing down, obviously. So we ran right here all the way through here, which the cemetery is right here. The mall is probably around here, and then all the way right here to the closer to Optic Care. Optic Care is all the way back, like back here. And that was at 4.67 miles, in close to, well, close to, not quite, but close to 1 hour. 10. Let's just round it up. Per mile is it would be like 10 minutes per mile. Um, Let's get the calculator out. And this is what I wanted to say. Even though I rent this, and then you go home, you eat, and all that stuff, this is not going to do it for you. Rounding it off, just rounding it off and getting 20 more calories. Round it off 20 calories because I don't know what is 0.167 or something like that. Actually, yeah, just do half. 60 calories then. 4 times 120 calories. Okay, plus 60. 540 calories you got there, right? Let's just add that up right here. So you have 540 calories. Okay. Let's say your body burns 2,000, like I said, which equals about 20 by 40 cal. Okay. And all right. And we did that in at least 46, 53 time. So now you have, obviously, this is depending on how you're eating. So I'll show you. 2540, and let's say you ate only 1,500. You're gonna have this much cal. We're gonna time that times 7. You guys can see that? Yeah, you can see that. Because this is gonna be deficiency. So you're eating this one, this much you're eating. You know what? Eat cal. Okay, just to make sure I don't confuse myself. So 7 days, right? So basically 2 pounds. 2 pound of weight loss, actually, yeah. 2 pound of weight loss with about a deficiency of 280. I hope I'm spelling that right. So you lose 2, if you keep it like this, you lose 2 pounds and 80. Obviously, when you're losing pound, everything needs to be adjusted because you won't be burning 2,000 calories a day, you know. And the same thing with walking. The walking can be, let's say if you were 180. I showed in the video. You guys can check that out. You can go down to like from 120 all the way to like 90 calories. So then there'll be 90 calories per mile. You know, so you guys can check that out. So if you're eating only 1,500 calories, which is not a lot, throughout the day, then yes, you still can lose 2 pounds every week, and then you have to adjust this to see if you keep losing pound every week. However, let's say you eat normally, like your 2,000 calories. So, you know, so we're gonna have obviously 540. 540, and now we have to time that by 7. Okay, so we have 3780 calories, right? Yams, cal for 7 days. So in 1 week, which is 7 days, you burned 1 pound. 1 pound and 280 deficit, still 280 deficit every week. And obviously, as you lose 1 pound, maybe this will go just a bit, then you lose another pound, and then probably at that time, you maybe just need to increase it a bit. So, yeah, well, it's pretty good. Yeah, you still can lose pound. It just depends on how you eat. Obviously, if you eat 2,500, you ain't gonna lose crap. So you still can lose. Oh, I don't think that's enough for me. Okay. So, and obviously, let's show the people who uses that that weight salad diet that I hate so much is pretty much means that you're only eating 1,000 calories. Holy crap! My gosh, I can't do that. For all of you who can, obviously your metabolism will be slowing down, but you're running, and if you weight lift a bit, small lift weight and run, you at least will be able to fight off that the way the metabolism slows down because you're technically starving yourself. My gosh, times 7. Wow, you still, wow. Okay, let me lose 7,000. Wow, another 3,500. Yeah, and it's still that damn 280 deficit that doesn't want to change. Okay, so you saw the numbers, right? Basically, sorry, it's not that. 7 days, 10. So obviously that will equal 3 pounds a week of losing. You're starving yourself and you're hungry as fuck. With a deficiency of 280 calories. So there you go. I don't know how you guys can do it. I can't do it. But you guys, if you guys can do it, high five. I can't do it. That's too much for me. Okay, so that's that. Then we have another one, which here it was 9/27/2016. I was running out of battery. That's why it stopped here. I would have kept going, but whatever. Nope. Where is that? That is right before the last one. There it is, right here. So let's see about this one. This one is, I don't even, gotta put it more forward, I guess, because you guys can see it. This one is doing 3.24 miles a day, which I'm just gonna go ahead and round it out to 3 times 120. You know what, I'm gonna use the calculator anyway, because I'm tired from that weight lift. I just finished with weightlifting. It should be on the video. Okay, 360. That's 2,000 a day, 2360. And we have we're gonna do the 1,001, and we're going to also do the, because this is the technically one that people eat. So obviously this is only about 31 minutes and 42, and this is basically, I was going to my friend's father's house. So obviously you've seen it on top when it says Joe, and he's speaking to me in the cell phone, going to his father's house. So that's 3.24 miles. That's basically, here's the mall right around here. This is the mall. So I'm heading to his house. That's easy, obviously. And the other ones should be a something. I think it's 860, right? Is it 860? I know I'm gonna get negative, but whatever. I'm just trying to see it. Okay, yeah, it's 860. I was right. 60. 1 times 7. Okay. Okay. So obviously this one is going to be easier. So yeah, you have 2 pounds lost. On the top one, you have 2 pounds lost with at least 2520 cal deficit, which means, let me put it back because it seems that, oh, somehow it stayed back here, right? Whatever you saw that, pause it. Now I can do that. Anyway, it's gonna be around 2 pounds. You know what? Put it like this in here: 2 pounds and 20 count deficit. Which basically you'll need like 1,000 calories more, and that'll be 3 pounds. So those who are starving themselves, it's gonna be pretty much this. Just be very careful when you're eating back to normal at 1,000, because that means that you can get your pounds that you lost very quickly. So still keep exercising as you're eating back to normal, or increase a little bit of intensity, and then as your metabolism gets back to normal, then you can slow down the eating. But I always advise to eat healthy. Just don't do the 1,000 forever. Just go back to eating normal. This will be the 1,500, and people say that's kind of starving, but I found a way where this is not starving. Like you can eat 3 meals and you'll feel full. Anyway, 6. Oh, same thing. 1 pound basically, and 20 cal deficit. That's what it is every week. So this is every week, and this is going to be pretty much every week until obviously you'll find out at a point where you're not losing it the same amount of pounds, which means that you lost so much pound that your calorie burns per day and your basal metabolism and per mile walking is lower, so you need to increase it. In fact, at one point here, I wasn't losing too much pound. Like the body got to a plateau, and I did told this to my friend's wife, who I said, I'm not losing it. I'm not going from 180. I'm not going down. And the thing is that I stopped doing the 10, 12, even 16 miles per day. I was just doing this run. Like I'll wake up, I'll lift weight, and I'll do this run, which wasn't going to be enough, because at 180, I'm not losing this much. It's not going to be 2 pounds. I'm 1,700, I think 60 basal metabolic rate burn per day, and my calories per mile is also lower. So that means that I need to push the amount of miles that I walk. And I felt good. I mean, at 180, I felt like it was fine. I didn't even need to lose any more. I just felt good. But I wanted to go over to 160. So now I know that I needed to push myself way more. I can run, but I have to walk more. And the last one is this one. I'm pretty sure it's the next one. I'm not going to do any calculation. You guys can do it. Just copy the same formula. But pretty much is this one right here. Right, and that's basically doing a roundabout now. So there's only 2.46 miles. Rounded it off, I say maybe like 240 calories. If on my weight of 230 pound, it would be at my weight 230 calories. 240, 250 actually, because it's 0.46. 250 calories. That's not going to be enough, even with 2,000 something. I need to eat like 1,500 a day, or even 1,000 a day, to start losing even more weight out of that. And my potassium is, slowing down as well. That's why I run to fight it off. However, this is not enough. This is just running around in 22 minutes at a mile of 8.57 miles per mile. So 8 minutes and 57 seconds per mile. And if I had a number here, this would be chronoseconds, I think. That wasn't going to be enough. So what is the advantage of running? Well, that you do it sooner. Basically, this one, I did 3.24 miles in 31 minutes. And if you were to do a calculator and you walk 3 miles per hour, then every mile is about 20 minutes. That's why it's 3 miles per hour. So I shaved off like close to 29 minutes, right? That means if I kept doing it again, I'm doubling the time. Instead of walking an hour in 3 miles, I'm doing that hour in 6 miles. So running, and let me tell you, running does burn more. At my weight, it will burn 170 calories instead of 120 calories, okay? It will burn more. And as you get skinny, obviously your walking is going to be less and your running is going to be more. And that's why they say that it's better to run at when you're much 180 pound and stuff like that. But you will have the energy to run, okay? You will have the energy to run miles after miles and stuff like that. So at walking pace, I know you can lose a lot of weight. Just walk to the point that you got like really skinny, like 200 pounds or 190 pounds. And then from there, it's like if you want, start jogging, stop running. And after you stopped the running and jogging, don't stop walking. Just walk after. Just keep walking miles after miles. And I'm saying you're playing Pokemon Go as an exercise, meaning that you're trying to find more Pokemon per day, which are everywhere, and you're trying to fill up your Poke balls in the Pokestops, which obviously is walking around certain area that has a lot of Pokestops, or maybe 4 Pokestops, and you're going around, and that's pretty much burning calories per mile, you know? So the advantage is that you of running is that you burn just a bit more and you do it in less time. So like I said, that 40 miles, I mean that 40 miles, 4 miles, that 4.67 miles, that was done in 46 minutes, right? So obviously that in walking would have equated to at least 1 hour and maybe 10 to 20 minutes around there, 10 to 20 minutes, so 1 hour to 10 to 20 minutes at walking, and you only did it at running, you know? So it's much better. And I did burn just more because it was a constant. It wasn't all red, and that was at 63 degrees. Some of the other ones was even hotter, 80 degrees, right up top of here. So that's what I wanted to say. And here to show you, the run that I did up here, I did a run from my friend's house all the way back, which is basically doing this. Let me see if I can, is the bottom one? Boom. Which is basically doing this, except I'm grabbing this point over here and I'm lapping it all the way down here. And when I came back, this is how I looked. Extremely sweaty. I was soaking wet. Soaking wet. Anyway, I was very soaking wet. You can tell that like it was still pretty cold. Like, it was getting colder, and you can see the fog on my glasses right here. But that's what I wanted to share with you guys. If you use Pokemon Go as an exercise tool, and you're a gamer, and you're really a gamer who loves to hoard items, who loves to catch a lot of well, if it's Pokemon, to catch a lot of Pokemon, if you like RPGs, you stay a lot of hours on sitting down just trying to kill the boss for like 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours, and then trying to collect stuff, hoard stuff, collect gold and all that for hours and hours. So yes, you can go out there, catch a lot of Pokemon for hour and hour, especially today that it is Easter Sunday, which is basically WSB all the way to like for a week. Already 2 days passed, but yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. The goal is going to be getting to that, getting to right one of these 3 up here. Basically, skinny face, bulky face, just it's still skinny, but basically all the way up here. Forget the one at the bottom. We're gonna get to it all the way up here so we can get skinny, and then I'm gonna do a celebration and go to freaking Chili's, and I'm gonna eat my heart out. And then the next day I'm gonna do like 30 miles. Okay, I will put this down where the time starts for the Pokemon Go. It's already 12:40 p.m. I think I'll leave at 1:40 p.m. For the bus, just so I can get to downtown, and then from there I'm gonna start walking. Unless, yeah, I'm gonna do that so I can catch a little bit more Pokemon when I'm out down there, and then I'm gonna start walking all the way around. Or maybe I'll start walking. Who knows? Maybe I'll start walking from here because it is more exercise. It's just that it will be less footage take because I can only record for 1 hour and something. Anyway, look at the description below. Obviously, it's going to be right after this, but in the beginning, obviously, I said it. Look at the description below if you want to skip to the Pokemon Go part. Bye.